Hey, what is happening, folks? It's Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back another more than meets the eye episode of The Good, the Bad, the Awesome, where we unbox, give our first reaction to all things pop culture, mainly Transformers, Star Wars, anime, McFarlane figures sprinkled in with a bunch of everything else. I haven't gotten into Marvel yet because I know that's just another money pit waiting for me. But if this is your first time to the vlog, please go ahead and like and subscribe so that you can be notified of all sorts of goodness, almost at that 750, or maybe when this post we're at the 750, I don't know. Hopefully we get there soon. And of course, this Thursday, the 20th, actually Friday, the 20th, 21st, I will be at TFCON Orlando. So if you're gonna be there, man, look me up. I'll be with my camera. I'll be drooling all over everything, putting just my drool all over all the bots and stuff like that, and being able to go to all the panels and looking for all the other cool people that I know that has cool YouTube vlogs, like Deluxe and who else? Patriot Prime. I know those guys will be there probably, but I am looking forward to TFCon, my first Transformer convention. I can't wait for it. But today we are going to be looking at two wonderful robots from the Transformer Legacy line from back in the pre-Civil War days of Cybertron. So come with me and you'll see a world of pure Cybertronian, and let's do this. Come on. Here it is, folks, the Deadeye Duel 2-pack featuring Ascenticon Kaskade and Senator Guard Autobot Javelin. This is before there was any, it sounds weird, class warfare with Cybertron. Before we had, the different classes of Decepticons and Autobots. So back with the Senate, with Nova Prime, all those people, this is the set. And I've been looking so forward to this set. I will put in the description down below a link to kind of tell you a little bit more about these people, where you can find out more through the Transformer Wikipedia, but that's not what we're here to do. We're here to see these toys. But look at that box. I love this packaging, and I love the way they do where you can open like this. I'm digging that. I definitely am. If I can't have plastic, I am going to have that. But these look freaking amazing. Both of them have like big old guns, and they're like big old sniper guns, but they're both like warriors here. So very, very cool. I don't know what they're a retool. I know they're a retool of something, but this one's 14 easy steps. This one's 18 easy steps. So it looks really, 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 really good. So we'll get into the unboxing. So let's get these out of the box right now. I think I want to show you the unboxing on this one, because again, the packaging is different, and this is what I love about it. So let me show you here. It has a little slot for both of them right there. So you got your instructions right on top. I wish they could put that in the bottom. That would have been fine. But this would have been cool where if you didn't wrap these up, I think this would be very, very cool. I love how this looks here. And then, of course, you have your different bots right here. So that's all I wanted to show you about the box. So let's get them out now. And here they are out of the box and onto my table. They're cool looking. They are. I mean, the purple and the pink, and then the blue and the pink, I think just look very cool. And then just, I mean, you can tell this one's a sharpshooter. It's only got one eye. I mean, it's got an eye for detail. This one has no eyes. It has a visor. So very, very cool. And so we have the Senator Guard Autobot Javelin, and then Ascenticon Kaskade, and this is called the Deadeye Tool Pack. And so what you get, of course, the instructions, which I will be using, and then you get the gun that's in pieces parts for both of them. So you can kind of see there, and I believe you just kind of, it's almost like you're assassinating the president or something like that, and you have to build your gun from scratch here. I don't know where that goes. We'll figure that out here in just a little bit. Maybe it goes right there. I don't know. Maybe not. We'll see. And then we got this other gun here that comes in more pieces. So I got, like, it can be a pistol or it can be a big old rifle. So that's kind of cool. And then, of course, you got the two bots right here. So let's get a closer look at, let's start with Kaskade. And so there is Kaskade. So the pros, I mean, I really love the mold and the face. I mean, that looks so cool. Looks awesome. I really like it. I dig it. And then the pink and the blue, I think, go really well together. However, got a heck of a backpack. A heck of a backpack on there. There is a lot of kibbles and bits here on this gal. So she has a lot of it. Now, from an articulation, I love it's on a ball joint that can look up, down, side to side. Your arm, you do have that. This, you also can kind of go like so. You can't really go back that far just because the tire's in the way, but you can get it all the way up. And then you do have the rotation on the head too as well. Waist, you do have some waist swivel, not much there due to the backpack. Yeah, it's just tough on that. And then it takes the leg skirts off, so I don't think the waist is meant to swivel. Leg, you can kick it up. You can go out almost a Jean-Claude. See, yep, there we go. Waist skirt gone. Her underwear fell off. Oh my gosh. Let's cover it back up. There we go. You're decent again. There we are. As far as knee, you do have the 90-degree kind of bend right there, and then the foot, you do have that rope movement here, and that is about it for Kaskade. And then let's take a look at the other one. She's like kind of like in this weird pose here. Boom. Come on, get back down. There you go. There you go. You're okay. And let's take a look at Autobot Guard Javelin. No Autobot insignia. Didn't really need them back then. So, but that face sculpt looks very cool. And we'll bring Kaskade back in so you can see more detail. But the waist, I love just this detail right here. Just overall, really dig kind of the look of this one here. Does have a backpack as well. I mean, it is what it is. You get a backpack, but there she is right there in a rotisserie kind of view. Take a good look at her. Look at her. And then yeah, from an articulation again, head, yep. So just about everything that the other one had from an articulation standpoint. You have the swivel there. Can't go quite all the way back. Waist does have a turn. Legs, she can Jean-Claude it. Her underwear don't pop off like the other one, so she can kind of do that there. And then the knee does go that way. You can go back a little bit, but of course that gets in the way. And then you can kind of kick up front too as well. Foot, little bit of movement, not much. You got the ankle tilt, so which is a cool thing as well for you, Javelin. Don't you think if your name is Javelin, you should probably have a javelin as a weapon? That would be cool. So let's bring Kaskade back in so you can kind of get a better look here again. Very more simplistic than Javelin, but still, I love the colors. They look really great on this one. There we go. And so from the official Mama Ramen scale, let's put them back here and let's bring in some Go Mama, Go Ramen. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're about 4 ramen noodle packets high on that. That's like 2 bowls of Jimmy G ramen right there. Yes. When you can start feeling your arteries clog and you start feeling that dryness happen, you know you've had plenty of sodium. But let's do this. Let me build her weapon and for Javelin's weapon, and let's compare them with some other bots. And here are the two ladies in their Mercedes. kicking back, chilling with, I just decided to keep it all but one person, all to the pre-Autobot, Decepticon, Megatron, Optimus Prime, yada, 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 kind of age. And so we got Voyager Nacelle. We got right here, I believe, Commander Class Nova Prime. And then I have right here New Ages Beachcomber, so you can kind of see how they scale amongst these other ones here. And if you want to see from a regular action figure, we do have SH Figure Arts Chainsaw Man right there, so you can kind of see just from a size standpoint. I think they scale really, really well with it. I'm digging these figures. You know, here's the cool thing. I love that the Transformers Legacy started just like getting some of these obscure characters and bringing them to life. It's kind of like what Marvel did, right? When they first started their movies, they just was like, hey, you know, we don't have the rights to Fantastic Four or X-Men or any of the Fox franchises or Spider-Man at that time. So they said, well, why don't we just start with like Iron Man? Iron Man, well, yeah, I mean, he was a great character, but he wasn't like, you know, like the X-Men or Spider-Man, but ended up being big, right? So here we go. This is like, I would say, the Guardians of the Galaxy, so to speak, of the Transformers world. But that's what they look like. So let's do this. Let's move y'all to the side. Thank you for coming. And thank you, little Beachcomber. I know you're not part of this group, but there we go. And let's go ahead and transform them into their alt mode. Transform now. Here they are in their Cybertronian alt vehicle modes. And I gotta say, these ladies are loaded for bear, whatever that means. But overall, transformation was fairly straightforward, pretty simple. There was a couple places I flubbed up, but kind of figured it out going along the way, making sure that everything tabs in perfectly and beautifully. So let's take a look here at Kaskade first. I love the fact that you can just peg these guns up here and you just get this BA gun right there, a big friggin' gun right there to ready to shoot. It's almost like a Road Warrior or Twisted Metal or Spy Hunter or whatever it may be, but that is just too cool. Can you imagine Javelin and Kaskade just chasing each other throughout the streets of Cybertron, just shooting at each other? That would be cool. But there's the top. Overall vehicle mode looks very, very good. I love the molding, the blue, again, the blue and the pink really, really pop. The only thing that I don't like is, like, you can tell that that's hands, right? That now it's doing that, so now you got to punch somebody, right? So you can tell that that's hands, but if you have it on the profile mode or at the front, I think it looks really good. I wish there was something that would cover this part here, like just a piece that would just come down, that would make that kind of just whole. But love this pink windshield. And there's the bottom. There's the legs, head, all that good stuff right there. All hidden valley. But it does roll. So there we go with Kaskade. Let's take a look at Javelin. Javelin's more of a trike. And what got me first was just kind of getting all this stuff pegged in, and getting this part pegged in here was a little tough for me, but I was able to get it done. But love, again, the colors look great. The big old gun right there on the top, just being able to shoot at each other, that would be awesome. But there is the top view. I think it looks cool. The bad part I'll hate, hands, they're just like right there. I mean, I wish it could have just folded in or something like that, so it'd be much better, but there they are. And then this part's just a little sloppy. I wish there was just a cover or something that can cover that up too as well. But there's the rear, the side. The side view is kind of the best view right there on this one. I think it just looks great with the pink, the light blue, the purple, the dark purples, the gradients there. I like this vehicle mode. And there's the bottom. You can kind of see the robot. It's just basically you take a robot and fold it in half pretty much. But together, my favorite of the two would have to be... I like the gun on this one best, but I'd have to give it to Kaskade. I like just, it's a cleaner look, even though this is more like a futuristic bike. That would be kind of cool to have a person riding that. But just the visible hands here just kind of don't do it for me. And this kind of right here. Whereas this, it's a little bit more clean, but I mean, again, it's still kind of exposed. But what do you expect? It's a deluxe figure, right? That's what you get with deluxe. And then something just to let y'all know, in the robot mode, I had them with the wrong guns. And so this one actually goes with Javelin and this one actually goes with Kaskade. But it doesn't matter because they'll go with either one. Whichever one you want to give the gun to, you do it. You do you. You have that fun yourself. But let's take a look ramen scale wise. Now, of course, Kaskade's a little bit bigger than Javelin. But I would say probably you're looking at 1 ramen for Javelin and 1 1/8 for Kaskade on that from the ramen scale. And then from a height, it's about 2, I would say. But let's look at them and compare them with other vehicles that I do have. Here you can see them arranged biggest to smallest. We've got Ultra Magnus, or whatever Star Commander for Magic Square, Masterpiece. We got Blitzwing, Kaskade, Javelin. We got Legend Scale Swindle from Magic Square, and then of course Core Class Optimus Prime. So yeah, that's how they look. So if you kind of just face them this way, let's just face this way. Face it. Face it. Boom. And boom. So there they are again. So you can kind of see from a size what they compare to. Don't have any futuristic vehicles to go with them, but you know, hey, what do you know? Maybe when I open up Origins Bumblebee or Origins Jazz or another one of these Senate packs would be really, really cool. So let's get back together and talk through some of my final thoughts on Javelin and Kaskade. And we are back. Let's talk through some final thoughts on Autobot Javelin and Kaskade. So let's take a look at Javelin first. And again, like I said, now she has the right gun, right? The thing that drew me to these is the gun. The gun alone drew me to these bots. And then when you got to looking at the face sculpts and stuff, that's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Alt mode, yeah, they're all right, but they're not my favorite. And then you got a lot of backpack on this one here. But I mean, the colors are so great. The big friggin' gun is amazing. I love the fact, and then you can give it the other gun if you want to. I think it looks great with both guns. And I love the fact that you can kind of put these in like a prone mode to kind of do like sniping and stuff. That's kind of cool. But that's, yeah, Javelin looks awesome. And let's bring in Kaskade, and so we can see her as well. And she's got the one eye. Oh, the good old one eye, and the cool big old blue gun right there. Purple gun again. And what's cool with Javelin, with Kaskade's gun, is you can split it up and have it in 2 guns, and you'll be able to see that once the vlog is over, and you can see all the people spinning. That's very, very nice. Very, very cool. But again, big old backpack right there, right? Big, huge backpack. And then the alt mode on this one I liked better, but really it's coming down to keeping it in robot mode. So good, bad, awesome between the two. So this one, the guns are awesome. That's plain and simple. So maybe I'll give it a score of awesome just for the guns. But Javelin, I would say, is a very good to pretty awesome. I say very good. And Kaskade, same thing. Very good to a pretty awesome, kind of in between the two. Not pretty awesome, but more than good. So that's where they're at. But I love, again, that Hasbro is bringing out these more obscure characters and putting them to print, whatever it may be. Now, I know these are retools of different bots, so if you know what retools they are, go ahead and put it in the comments down below. I don't remember. I don't know. But all I know is they're friggin' cool. You can pick them up on, I believe I got these on Amazon. Yeah, I got these on Amazon, so you can find them on Amazon, Hasbro Pulse, and things like that. But, yeah. And so we've still got Orion Pax and Senator Shockwave and Minor Megatron and Senator Ratbat to unbox in this whole like series of the Legacy kind of pre Civil War aspect. So, but there they are, Javelin and Kaskade. It's kind of sounds like dancer names, right? But hello, this is Javelin and this is Kaskade. Call our phone number. But anyway, that's all I got to say about these two. And so tune in next time when we talk about something else very, very awesome, or very, very bad, or very, very good. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, be more than meets the eye awesome. Talk to you later.